Hi everyone, it's Age Graceful here. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. It's a hot day, so if you hear the fan in the background, I apologize for that. But I am going to the park. My dad and some of his friends are sponsoring a birthday picnic for his friend. And we're also coming up on what would have been the birthday of my mother, Miss Helen. Her birthday would have been August the 21st. So kind of like in memoriam of her as well. This is my first time doing something like this. I don't typically celebrate the birthday of a deceased person, but I'm doing this today in support of my dad. So since we're going to the park, I'm just going to do a really natural look, something light and airy and not too heavy. And I'm going to use a nude palette today. I decided to use CoverGirl True Naked Nudes, and this is what the palette looks like. And I got a leftover eyelash sitting here. I don't know where the mate is. I must have tried to save them to get one more wear out of them. So I'll just put this to the side for now. But in this palette, there are 4 matte shades, and then there are 4 shimmer shades. So that's what that looks like. I have worn this before a couple of times for like girls' nights out events, and I really did like it. It went on nice and smooth and easy. But before I get started, I wanted to do a shout out, and this shout out is something completely different from your typical shout outs, because these are supporters who do not have channels, but they are always there for me, and I see that they're there for others. So I just wanted to shout them out. Those people would be Brittany, Nicholas White, Helen Cabot, Rowdy Chica 59, and there's one more, Deanna Delgado. So thank you guys for always being there for the Age Graceful channel and for other channels. We truly appreciate your support. It is always nice to have support of people, especially the unseen heroes who do not have channels. So that's why I wanted to bring up your names today. And I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to use, well, let me see. I'll show you what I started out with. I started out with cleansing my face with the Murad Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. And that's what this looks like. I got this in one of my Ricky's Cult Crush subscription beauty boxes, I believe in the month of June. Yes, in the month of June. And I did get my August, so I will be unboxing that soon. Because this will be box number 3, so you guys can be present with me to see if it's going to be a keeper or not, because I'm giving them 3 strikes and you're out, because the first box I wasn't so happy with, but the second one was a whole lot better. Okay, so after I cleansed my face, then I did decide that I was going to use a little bit of the No More Needles, No More Baggage by Dr. Brandt. So I'm going to apply that now. And once it's dry, I will be back and we will begin this makeup look. Okay, I am back. That dried pretty quickly because I do have the fan going. So now I'm going to use a little bit of the LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Fawn to try to conceal the bags under my eye and the dark area. So let's get a little bit of that on. And the last two videos I did not talk in them as I applied the makeup, and I got a couple of requests for talking. So I decided today I would do some talking. I'm also going to go over these dark spots here where my glasses sit at. And I use my concealer twice. I use it both under my foundation and then again on top of the foundation. So now that I have the concealer on, I'm going to just pull gently down on the skin under my eye. And I'm going to tap that into the lines and crevices and just blend that out. And the reason I pull down is so that I don't miss any areas and I get deep into the crevices. So that's step number one. And I was kind of thinking about how I wanted to apply my eyeshadow. I am going to do my eyeshadow first before I put on foundation. And even though I'm just going to put on a little bit of eyeshadow, I am going to have a super duper base because I'm going to use my Estee Lauder so that my skin looks flawless. My next step is I'm going to add a little bit of this primer to my skin. This is the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and it really reduces the size of the pores. But I'm just going to use a very small amount because this tends to oxidize on your face, and then your foundation will end up looking gray if you put too much. So just a very small amount I'm going to use. And when you put this Cover FX on, your face feels so satiny smooth. I'm going to use just a little bit more on my forehead, just a small amount. I'll show you how much I'm using. And that's probably a little bit too much, but I'll put some on my chin area and above my lips. And around my nose. And you can feel the difference in your skin as you apply this. I don't know, I guess I could relate it to like if you put baby powder on your skin and how silky your skin feels from that talcum powder. That's how my skin is feeling now. Okay, guys, I'm back. I apologize. I had to, I'm using my phone for this, so I had to stop and put it on Do Not Disturb, because if not, all those notifications and bells and whatever sounds I'm using presently would disrupt the video. In terms of my hair, I just detangled my hair this morning and made 2 ponytails and connected the ponytails in the top and just pulled it up. I thought about putting on a wig, but it's so hot, I'm just going to go just like this. And if it doesn't look good to people, you don't want to look at me, that's fine. But I got to be cool, and I'm not going to sit up in a park and, you know, be fake and be hot. I'm just not going to do that. Okay, so now I am going to do my brows, just very lightly. need my mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. I get my brows done in Oak Park, Michigan by a young lady by the name of Miriam. And she does threading, and then she will put a tint on my eyebrows to deepen the color, and it looks very natural. And she has agreed to let me videotape a session, so the next time I go, I will videotape her threading my eyebrows and putting the tint on, and I will upload that so that you guys can see. So from right now, what I can see, I still have about a good week out of these brows in terms of like needing them cleaned up, but I just want to deepen the color just slightly. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I make a line at the bottom and the top and kind of extend it a little bit. And then I follow the natural shape of my brow. And then I deepen it on the tail end. Like that. So then I fill it in. I'm going to finish filling in my brows and I'll be back. Okay, so off camera, I did finish up my eyebrows just to deepen the color. And I use a brown eyebrow pencil. I don't use black. My hair is not jet black. It's more in between brown and black. And so are my eyebrows. So I don't like my eyebrows to look really super duper dark. Then in addition to that, I did apply some Maybelline Master Prime to my lids so that my eyeshadow could adhere and have a longer staying power. So I typically use this brand, when I'm not using my higher end eyeshadows, and I like the Locket by Kat Von D when I'm using my higher end palettes. So I'm going to start with, there's no names on these colors, but I'm going to start here with this color, and I'm going to apply that up under my brow just to highlight a little bit. Just very sparingly or softly. So let me get my mirror here. It's a little bit oily, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my brow. And I'm going to bring it all the way to the end on both sides. And hopefully I have enough on my brush to do both. I think I do, without dipping it again, because I do not want it super highlighted. Just gently. Okay, and this is, like I say, a kind of like beige color. It's almost the same color as this Master Prime, but it has a shimmer. Okay, so now I am going to go into this color here and use this for my transition color. And I'm going to apply that right under the highlighter. So right in this area. And this is like a taupe. That's the best way I can describe this color, kind of taupe-ish. And it's just very subtle. And I'm sweeping this gently from one side to the other, right below the highlight color. And blending the two together. You want to make sure you blend them together so there's no harsh lines. And it has like a gradient effect. So that's what that looks like. Now I am going to go into my crease with this color here. It's a little bit deeper, well, it's quite a bit deeper than this one I used right up under my brow. So this one here. And this is like, I'm going to say like a light brown. And I'm going to put this into my crease. And a little on this side. And I'm trying to go quickly. I don't want to make this video too long because I'm not going to edit it and speed anything up. You're seeing the full makeup look from beginning to end. Okay, so that's my crease. Now I am going to go into this deep dark one here at the end. But I'm going to get another brush since that one is so deep. Let's see, which brush do I want? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have another brush here. It's about the same size as my Smashbox brush. I just love this brush, and if I can't find my brush with the red handle, then I kind of like freak out. So I keep this one in a separate container, and I didn't have that container up here on my vanity top. So I'm just going to put a small amount of this deep chocolate. It almost looks black, but it's like a deep chocolate. And I'm going to concentrate right on the outer third corner of my eye. And just pack this in. And for this look, I'm just going to go real softly because I probably should have used like a little bit of tape just so that it would come out very clean. So just that small amount there. And I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. Just pack that into the corner. And get that into my crease a little bit. Want to make sure that those look as similar as possible. And then I'm just going to blend it slightly. Okay. So my next color, I've decided to use this one here. It's kind of like a frosty, bronzy, beigey look. It's hard to describe. I wish they had names on them. But I'm going to put that one right on my lid and blend it into this darker part here. So I'm going to get some on my brush. Get off the excess, and then take this across my lid from my inner corner back towards the deeper color there on the end. Get a little teeny bit more. Now I'm going to blend this into my crease. And bring it closer to the end of my eye where the chocolatey color is. Like that. And I'll clean this up more when I do my foundation. So now I'll do the same on this side. Just pack that in on my lid on the inner corner and work my way towards the outer corner with this shimmery color here. So, how you guys doing today? Is it hot where you are? Are you enjoying this heat? Have you been anywhere fun and exciting this summer? I didn't take a vacation, at least not out of the state. I had a few days off from work. I usually don't take my vacation time until the end of the year for my birthday. I have students who come every year. I get 2 students. From August to October is the first student, and then October till the middle of December, right around my birthday, I get the second student. And they're with me for 8 weeks apiece, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, and they have to work pretty much for free. It's like their internship before they sit for their boards and become certified therapists. So I'm always excited to help the students. This year, I'm thinking might be my last year for students. It's been fun working with them, but I'm starting to get tired and I'm looking forward more to retirement. So we'll see. So now that I have those colors on, I'm going to go back and on this outer corner, just kind of blend this in a little bit more, going towards the center of my eye. And then again on this side here. So, real simple look. I'm going to finish this up with some eyeliner and some mascara. I don't think I'm going to do lashes today, but I'll be right back. Okay, I had to dart off for a minute. I have like 2 or 3 eyeliners and I could not find one black eyeliner, but I finally put my hands on one because I like the Avon black eyeliner. It goes on so smooth and silky and the color is deeply pigmented and I just love it. While I did that, I made a decision. I wasn't getting the bang that I wanted out of the shimmer on my lid. So I pulled out my Urban Decay shimmer palette. So I am going to use, this is what the palette looks like. These are really pretty colors. On this side over here by my thumb are all the like warm colors. And on the opposite side, you have your cooler tones and deeper colors. So I'm going to use this color at the bottom here. It's called Acoustic. And I'm going to put a little bit of that on my lid. I have a brand new e.l.f. blending brush that I'm going to use for that. So let me get a little bit of this color Acoustic on my brush. And it's actually, well, we'll see how it goes on. It looks a little bit different on the brush. So we'll see what it looks like going on. I'm going to put that right on my lid. here and see if it'll give me a little bit more of a bang for my buck. I really wanted to stay with that one palette, but it just wasn't shimmery enough. Okay. And you see the difference? It stands out so much better now. So I'm going to finish up with this and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. I did put my black eyeliner by Avon. I used my spoolie to smooth my eyebrows and blend in the color that I placed there. And then I swear by this stuff, this mascara by L'Oreal is the volumizing Lush Lash Paradise. I swear this is the bomb, and this is in black. Now, this is something I will do in black, and that's why I said I was not going to do lashes. This is enough lash for the park. Can you see this mascara? And this is only one coat. I'm going to let this thoroughly dry and put on a second coat. Maybe. I might not even need a second coat, but this mascara is the bomb. And I'm so happy because at one point I had lost my eyelashes due to getting the individual lashes with that glue, the rubber glue. This one that we know we use in the hood for our weaves. And I love this glue, but it's not good for your eyelashes and your follicles. So my eyelashes grew back in on their own. I didn't use any kind of serums or anything like that. I do have serum. I might start using it just to see if I can make them healthier and thicker. But this mascara by L'Oreal, I swear by it. I'm going to pick up a couple of more of these and always have this on hand. I don't ever want to run out. And I had never tried it before. This was in, I want to say, one of my subscription beauty boxes. It was probably in the BOXY charm, but I absolutely love it. So that's my eye look. I'm going to get my foundation on and a little bit of blush. So let me do that and get that started. Okay, be back. Okay, I have my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation here that I'm going to be using this morning. This is in the color Honey Amber. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And it doesn't take a lot of this. Probably this right here should be enough for my entire face. And I'm going to use the flat side of my sponge here to apply that. And I want to make sure that I cover up that concealer that I put on earlier. And look at this color, how flawless this color is on my face. I love this Estee Lauder. And this is not cheap. You can pick it up from Ulta, Sephora. It's about $42 a bottle. My Avon foundation is only like about maybe $8. And I've been using it for years for work. But since I was going with a drugstore type eyeshadow, I really wanted my face to have a flawless effect. So that's why I decided to use the Estee Lauder. So I do need a little teeny bit more. I don't want to waste a drop. Let me go around the top of this bottle and get everything. And this should finish me up, just this small amount here for my forehead. And just to kind of go over everything again. And you see it doesn't take much at all. And look how easily it blends. I love it, love it, love it. They made a good product when they did this one. I'm going to get every little bit. Look at the back of my hand, how smooth my hand is. Get the corners of my mouth and under my jaw and chin, next to my ear. Okay, that's my foundation. Next, I am going to use a little bit more of my concealer under my eyes again. And I go close to my nose as well, where my glasses sit. Am I squeezing enough up? It's hard for me to see it. Okay. And this will kind of like brighten up these areas and kind of give a lift to my foundation so that I don't look as flat. And I'll put a little bit under my nose here and at the bottom on my chin and on my forehead. And I'll go down the center of my nose. I guess that's the center. And I'm going to use same sponge and just blend this in. And that highlights everything. And then I'll go over everything with a powder just to set it. Okay, concealer is done. Let me grab my powder and my blush. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back and I think I need my glasses. I'm going to use a powder today by Black Radiance. It's True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And goodness, the number is 0614. And the color, oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. That was a different, okay, the number is 9203 and the color is Milk Chocolate Finish. This is what the container looks like. Pretty huge container. And then this is the color here. And it's a finishing powder. So it's lighter than your traditional powders, face powders. So I'm just going to go over my face lightly with this finishing powder. Just a little. Okay. Make sure I get up under my jaw and my chin area. Next, I am going to use this blush by Florrie Roberts in the color Brick. And let me get my blush brush and get some of this on. You are not going to be able to find this color. They don't sell this color anymore by Florrie Roberts, but you can get something similar if you like it. This is the color. Okay, now that I have the color on, I like to always soften it by just taking my powder brush and going over it slightly so that it blends. I think that's enough. And last but not least, I'm not going to use any highlighter today. I'm going to do a pop of color. Need my glasses again so I can tell you the color, if it's on this container or tube, I should say. This is a Brilliant Effects. This is by Black Radiance as well. And it's called Firecracker. That's what the color looks like by Black Radiance. And you see all those sparkly, I just love a little bit of bling. It does have some glitter in it. Not a lot. And it's a gloss. I didn't want a full lipstick today, but this does give you full color. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on. Since I have a nude eye, I can have a pop of color on my lips. And the top I'm wearing has roses on it. So this will be pretty together. Okay. That's my finished look for today. I'm not really liking my hair, but like I said, it's too hot to do a wig, so my face is beat for the park. My nude look for today. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. And if you have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. You guys have a good day. Take care now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.